getting land, oil rights, whatever we had. They took it away because we had a president that maybe wasn't watching, but they're not going to do that. We want it back. They took our oil rights. We had a lot of oil there. As you know, they threw our companies out, and we want it back.
Yeah, more say praises and honor unto Yahweh. And double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Great Stone. Shalom again to all the brothers them out there across the world, pushing the truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. Also, shalom to the few sisters out there. Yeah, this is a brother from James Jamaica Camp. Yashamai.
I war.
You know, and listening, this tension is rising, more and more as we go, to the end of, 2025, we see tension in the Caribbean keep on rising, right? A lot of moves making right now, in the Caribbean, weapon, military, vehicle and all these things, preparing for, a war. So we see that, to America or Donald Trump move right now, like him want attack Venezuela land, right? And you know that China have interests in Venezuela, Iran also, right, and Russia, right? And you know that's one of when I think America, afraid the enemy, number one enemy, a matter of fact, two of them, a matter of fact, China and Russia in their backyard, right? And out in Jamaica, we see years back, America send different people, our main representative, come to Jamaica for warn them about China in Jamaica. Right now, we see Venezuela and link with China now, right? And America, that propaganda where they've been pushing about the world drugs thing, right? It coming out clear now what they basically really offer. It's a high. Venezuela high. We understand we know that from day one. But you have a lot of people believe that anything these leaders, the propaganda machine say them believe it. Right? But we understand we know these men operate. Right? See, you have Jake come across. Across even Venezuela because of what them say about the drugs and come to America and all these things. But it's coming out now, clear. Right? Everything will come to the open, The scripture say, before these men get destroyed, they must get revealed. The man of sin are going to reveal in the end time. And we're revealing right now. How shall I speak about going back, 2000 odd years ago, and say, everything when the dark will come to the light. Of the power in the scripture. Right. It tell you that in Matthew. No matter rule. Right, I come abroad. That when secret now come to the open. So everything will come to the open. Especially these men, deeds that they've been doing are hiding. Right? And Donald Trump stay already. I tell a plain and straight that will come now. It's going to pass right now.
I must put that spirit upon him.
Yeah.
To be proud, and I-minded. So basically, I'm going to come out and talk. The scripture says the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. He turn it whichever way. As the rivers of water. So basically, the most I put that spirit on Donald Trump, become and reveal a lot of things. I reveal how the so-called white man really stay. And yet still, even though that happened, you have some old people still blinded and can't see the truth.
The scripture tell us though. Yeah, the mass majority of people don't never see it. No matter how things getting serious and serious, they never see it. Because super say it. Tell you even how long they go blind to. Isaiah. Until the cities be wasted without an inhabitants.
Which is right.
And land be utterly destroyed. So they now wake up to what will take place until all hell break loose. But it'll be too late. According to the scripture said, the mass majority of people. Right, go on.
This is Psalm 68 and 1. Psalms of David. Do ye indeed speak righteousness in our congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in art ye work wickedness. Yea, ye weigh the violence of your hands in the hurt. Yeah, and that's the so-called white man doing, man. They may weigh the violence at the hand of the hurt. Then because that was given unto them. That was their blessings. Then the mighty sword was given unto Esau Edom to take peace from the earth. Even going back to Genesis, I want to go to Revelation 6 and 4. See, it says that red horse. See, a mighty sword was given unto them to take peace from the earth. See? It says said the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
Yeah, speaking lies. These leaders, they are liars, especially speaking about, Donald Trump,
God.
president of America, propaganda, push, the whole drugs thing now coming open that it's all about the oil from day one.
She's right.
Right?
See?
What?
See, this is the article from the RT News. Says from 17th of December 2025. It says Trump issues oil demand to Venezuela. It says the US president has explained the motive behind the blockage and the Latin American state. The US President Donald Trump has said Washington is seeking to reclaim oil, land, and other assets from Venezuela, arguing that the previous administration had allowed Caracas to strip America of its economic interest in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him say basically more on the aisle.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright, the rain is on us, so we're gonna really pause the video. Come back. Alright, it says this is an article from RT News, 17th of December 2025. It says Trump issues oil demand to Venezuela. The US president has explained the motive behind the blockade and the Latin American state. Remember, it was drugs cartel and narco terrorists. Then, now it's a different thing come out. Earlier, the scripture said the wicked are estranged from the womb. As soon as they born, they go about what? Speaking lies. Yeah? It says the US President Donald Trump has said Washington is seeking to reclaim oil, land, and other assets from Venezuela, arguing that previous administration had allowed Caracas to stop America of its economic interest in the country. Speaking to journalists on Wednesday, Trump said Venezuela took oil rights and other assets that he claimed belong to the US.
Yeah, the pride of these devil, man.
Go on.
Speak tell about the pride of these men. Yeah, you can know the scripture for me now, I come to mind. Micah.
Micah too.
This is basically how all these men rolling for years. Right? And them still believe them still have an edge over all the nations. That's the reason why this Nero Trump,
Gone.
Caesar, Nero Trump. So I'm proud, sir. I'm still think them have that hedge over all the nations.
Gone.
Like one time. But things change now. As I've been saying, the ball game changed. Right? But I still think you can't do it feel like though. Like back then. Right, go on, bro.
This is Micah 2 and verse 10.
Go on.
Micah 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yes, if I say woe to them and the word woe go back to armor, suffering, distress, right? Destruction. That what? Work evil upon their bed.
Done.
Continue.
That work evil upon their bed.
Done.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yeah, so these men, this keeper said in Psalm 64, say, search out iniquity.
Gone.
They accomplish a diligent search. Right? So these men, they are basically witches or warlock. Right? Starting with them head, the banking family and down to this president now, that ruling governing America right now. Donald Trump. Nero Trump.
Gone.
Right?
When the morning is right, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
Yeah.
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
This is how they've been rolling for years. America. You don't mind overall because going back to Genesis, 27, 39, 40, somewhere out there down. With Isaac give blessed that Isaac give to Esau, right? It's a sword. They say by that sword shall thou live. And that's how these men living throughout history. by the weapon, the force of the sword.
Kan.
Everybody on the sword, the gun, the rocket, right? The missiles, you name it.
Yeah.
These are the things that the modern day sword that these men use in order to even them economic hitman, them selling a country,
Kan.
stir up some, chaos in the country, or destabilize the country, right?
Yeah.
This is how them roll here. Yeah, my boss, so.
Skip them. Tell us by traffic,
They
you getting much riches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know, now, let's just say, ultimately, according to prophecy, America going to get destroyed because all things they do right now are going to lead to their destruction,
Right.
right? Because these nations say, okay, so America is a problem. More and more as time go by, these nations really see that America is a problem because one point in time they must say, oh, we have this and much boat. Them say I carry this, carry drugs. I know
Lies.
now when you come in to the open, you're saying a different thing now. Right? So people are wake up to them. So them is a problem. Them is a problem on your earth. I never forget we are the problem. Go on, bro.
Says, and they covered fields and take them by violence. See? And the houses
Yes.
and take them away. So they oppress a man and his heritage and his house, even a man and his heritage.
Exactly.
And that's how them do things.
Yeah.
See, scripture in St. John they said that the thief.
Come not but for to
10
steal.
and 10.
Mm.
This is St. John's 10 and verse 10. It says the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill
Yes.
and to destroy.
So this is what the Ahoshai, speak about going back 2,000 years ago. Right? The scriptures and can basically multifold because
Can.
you must have not only one the son.
Can.
But today the thief represent who today? So-called white man.
Can.
As a brother bring on the scripture earlier in Micah. So they covet fields and they take them by violence. In houses, so they oppress a man and his heritage. Right, bro?
See?
So you must say the thief cometh not. Right? Starting, the late 1400.
Can.
Christopher Columbus coming over this side of the world. Apostle Gabar, back then they usually bring out, the information that, showing that Christopher Columbus could have put on his sword for an hour. Right? So that's how they've been living from the time they come over here. Over this side of the world known as the New World.
Can.
They've been using the sword here. That's how them rule by the sword, the weapon.
Can.
Go on, bro.
Yeah. So the thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill
Can.
and to destroy.
And to destroy.
I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundant.
Yes, so Lord, how shall I come so we can have life?
Can.
We can have that more abundant.
Right.
And, Lord giving us life right now. The scripture tell us in St. John 6:63 say it is the spirit that quickeneth the flesh. Profit nothing. The word that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. Right? So this truth quicken us. Right? The most majority of people them dead. Spiritually they're dead right now. But Lord quicken us right now. Through this word here.
Can. Says, back to the article here. It says, speaking to journalists on Wednesday, Trump said Venezuela took oil rights and other assets that he claimed belonged to the U.S., prompting his decision to impose naval blockage on the Latin American state. Yes.
Right, and 2026 not gonna be a normal year, See all the things taking place right on the earth.
Can.
Especially in the prophecy. With the MOTD, we see how Esau moving so fast. We know that it could bring forth even famine too. Because this thing we see taking place in the Caribbean, between America and Venezuela can bring forth famine. Or lead to food shortages in other words.
Which is right.
Right, I know Venezuela, have a looking at Trinidad sideways because Trinidad giant league with America. So
Right.
you know anything can happen.
Right now, Venezuela cut off all deal with Trinidad, man. All oil contract.
Everything
Trinidad,
done.
man.
Cut them off. So then giant then take them pick side in America.
Yeah.
So this can lead to famine. And over in the Caribbean right now, especially Jamaica, we highly depend on imported food, imported even highland, and certain of the resources. And if you have a blockade, certain things stop coming to Jamaica because right now, let's say half of the island get destroyed by Melissa a couple months back. So if we have a famine, right now it's going to be worse. It's going to be worse to people because certain people are live hand to mouth now, especially down to the west. People have to supply them with certain things, certain food that certain ground provision, as I say. We want to see it not much because they have to import it from different countries to Jamaica because the farming capital out in Jamaica, St. Elizabeth, that's the Westmoreland, get destroyed by Melissa. So certain food or certain vegetable don't really see like that again. And most of the foreign things there, so all happen if this thing get real serious. As I say, Donald Trump preparing now to make a move on land. What will take place in the Caribbean? And how it will affect we even out here in Jamaica. Right?
A lot of food where some food that we get in Jamaica come from Trinidad.
Yeah,
Trinidad produce a lot of things, especially them snacks and juices and certain juices and things. Trinidad them come from Jamaica. So basically, as we say, a lot of things with Trinidad, couple things well with Trinidad produce, Jamaica buy from them. And if with this deal go down and this current situation will go down, can stop a lot of that from coming into Jamaica and other parts of the Caribbean also. And so you can, as you say, they actually lead up to famine.
Yeah.
Then it says they took our oil, right? We had a lot of oil there. Trump said they threw our companies out and we want it back. And a bad man thing you might deal with.
Yeah, that's some forwarding when they coming up the power, that's the basic currency.
Yeah, a bad man thing Trump are dealing with, man.
No more Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. So yeah, she showing pride. It's because before destruction,
the heart of man.
The heart of man is hearty.
Man. Then it says Obadiah. It's Obadiah 1, basically the book of Obadiah and verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock.
Yes, so you say the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Right? So the pride of these Edomites, these so-called white people heart, deceive them. Because the word heart, go back to the Hebrew word lang, which basically means mind. So the pride of their mind deceive them. Especially in this case now, Donald Trump. Right? Lift up with pride. It's untouchable. So that's the reason why I'm talking so proud of. Because the pride of your heart deceive you. Know that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. They call the so-called white people them Caucasian, which basically go back to cave dwellers. So scripture actually speaking about you so-called white people, starting with the head, that govern and rule this world, the banking family and down. Right? To the lowest Edomite.
The caveman can have that barbarian mentality there. They see the so-called man, especially Donald Trump right now. Then it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock. Then, whose habitation is I, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That saying in his mind, who shall bring me down? Who can remove them from out of power? Because they are the powerhouse on the earth right now. The Edomites are the powerhouse on the earth right now. Right? That's why I'm speaking about, speaking that way. Because them can do what they feel like. America been doing the police for years. There are much different military base, 800 military base spread across the world. So you think that they are, anything them say, you have to follow.
Same spirit of Rome, the Roman Empire back then.
Yeah, revised Roman Empire.
Revised Roman Empire, man, because I see where Rome would have the military spread in different vassal states and provinces, man. Yeah. And that's one of the things where we make them fall. First you have infighting, which I wouldn't know that are going in America right now. Because the scripture said the Lord said the Egyptian against the Egyptian. So you have the Democrats against the Republicans. And even you have people in the MAGA thing, the Republicans, that is against what Donald Trump doing right now. It's because them feel the squeeze. Because them think Trump coming in was gonna be all glorious and happy like for these MAGA people. But guess what? Them see that what Donald Trump is doing is giving them the squeeze also, man. So they are all divided against each other, man. And the scripture says a kingdom that is divided by itself cannot stand. See? It says, thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars.
Yeah, you always see the satellites, outer space, the space station and all these things. Right? And they can track and monitor every single thing what's taking place on the earth, through your technology. Right? So people say set a nest among the stars. You can bring out net from the mirror website. It's come to mind.
Set the nest.
And then your nest, not about nest. Slack it. Look up nest in the mirror website.
So the word
bring it to
is the word nest. Nest from the Merriam-Webster. Says a bed or receptacle prepared by an animal and especially a bird for its eggs and young.
Right.
A place specifically modified structure serving as an abode or animals and especially of their immature stage. And their immature stage.
Whether the animal
Can. And emplace group of weapons.
So, group of weapons. Them have their weapon system also out of space. So nest, as brother we want the definition in the website. Weapon system. So these have a weapon system out of space. Right? So people say because you're setting nest among the stars. Right? You have a weapon system. Right? Think you have everything covered. That's what they want. They want to be like the most.
And it says, thou dost exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars.
Set the nest among the stars. I have a weapon system out of space.
Thence will I bring thee down, said Yahweh.
Done. Yeah. So the Lord, I'll bring you down. No winner time, the Lord, I'll bring you down.
Right.
Let's start from 1969. No winner down. The final lap. Them empire.
Right.
And this is the last lap. Right? After this, that's his phone here.
Go on. Jeremiah. How you say?
I'm on the Jeremiah 50 and 23.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. It says, how is the armor of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nation? It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found.
So the Lord said, lay a snare for you. Babylon, which is America today. And thou was not aware. Right? They lost the trap for you.
Yeah. All of these things we say Donald Trump are running at the right now. I feel that boy, he's going to overcome, he's going to take everything.
America will be great again.
America will be great again.
America
it's a trap.
Is over.
The Lord set up for you, man.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. You think you're not going to make America great again? This MAGA movement is becoming a MAGA movement. It's getting rotten. It's getting stink. America is getting stink in the sight of the other nations. Your skirt is lifted up. Your shame at show. Your disgrace at show. Everything about you. Your wickedness, your witchcraft at show. Everything that you have been done for years. Man. All the lies that have been spreading across the earth. Through your dead democracy, or would I say democracy. it is being shown up to the rest of the nation, man, that the type of person you are, because that's how you live. You go in, you trick people, you take them resources, you take them land, and then you destroy them country, and then you turn around and say they are what? Terrorists. It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh, Washem Washai.
Yeah, no, it's the time when they fire want to get rid of you all together. Like, you're to read them,
It is right. It says, it says, back to the article here, it says, Trump accused previous administration of weakness which enabled Venezuela to seize control of assets once held by American companies. They took it away because we had a president that maybe wasn't watching, said, he said, but they are not going to do that. We want it back. You don't want to make claims and talk like some boy, a theme thing. See?
Backyard, they say that, so they say,
yeah. Yeah, like a theme thing. You've been going all over the world and doing this, man. Back then in Iraq, them went in Iraq, it's when Trump come in the first time when he said they should have taken the oil. See? If it was him, he would not take the oil, because King Trump have a high mind. This in mind is a high mind, man. That a theme thing. You want the resources of country. Then to make America great again. Then it says Venezuela nationalized its oil industry in 1976, creating state-owned company PDVSA and ending direct foreign ownership of oil reserves, while still allowing international companies to operate under services contract. So well, all right, them come and former administration, I think it was Hugo Chavez, them started. And basically them say, boy, all right, we're gonna make us still have a share in what we are doing with the oil. But guess what? We are control most of it. But them no agree with that, man. Because they want everything. The so-called white man want everything.
Yeah, because no Venezuela ship it to China.
Yeah.
Right? Because China, a lot of oil now, so-called Chinese.
Can.
And then they don't like that.
Can.
Because it's what's happening right now, how China become so powerful right now, and all the resources that, get that. Right? So it's a threat to them. Well, the deal they make with China, when Venezuela make with China, Nicolas Maduro, a threat to America. They don't like that. Right?
Right now, we can say that Venezuela have one of the biggest oil reserves in the world. Yeah. I think it's even bigger than what they get in Saudi Arabia. In a certain part, man, probably Iran. Venezuela, oil reserve is very big, man. And that's why America wants it. Because this is what gonna make them the poorhouse. Again, if them really achieve this, man. But it's not gonna be like that, man. Because the Lord said I would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Yeah. It says under President Hugo Chavez in 2007, the government took majority control of large oil projects. Several Western energy companies, including ExxonMobil and ConocoPhillips, exited the country after refusing the new terms and later pursue arbitration claims. The standoff comes amid an expanded U.S. military presence in the Caribbean. Since September, U.S. forces have conducted strikes against alleged drug traffickers operating at sea, deleting more than 90 people.
What people get to eat,
Yeah.
you know, over them lies them tell.
More
But
than,
they truly hire them off.
gone. More than 90 people in operations targeting what Washington described as cartel link vessel. Trump has also threatened to extend strikes onto Venezuela territory, accusing Caracas of harboring narco-terrorist allegations. The Venezuela government has denied. So you at first you were saying that it was all about narco-terrorists and them a ship drugs to where America. And you bomb a lot of boats. All of these boats you bomb and you take much lives. Lives of fishermen and other people, man. Claiming that drugs they must transport just because they want to move in and take the aisle.
That's how they do.
And that's the nature, man.
That's the nature. Habakkuk 1 and 4. 2 and 4.
This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. It says, "Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him."
Yeah, speaking about the so-called white man, is Esau Edom today. Right? Because the soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Son.
What?
But the just shall live by his faith.
Well, the just shall live by the faith. By faith. So faith just gonna live by, especially in these times. Right? Because Esau Edom, scripture said the Lord create them for the wicked.
Gone.
Right? So in these men to do good.
Which is right.
Right? They never created for that. They created to be the wicked that they hurt.
Gone.
Right?
It says, "Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man."
He transgressed by the philosophy.
Gone.
He's a proud man, especially Donald Trump in this case. Very, very proud.
He's a proud man. You
And
need to keep it at home.
And don't keep it at home in everybody's business. Now they're in Venezuela. Big business now. Now they want, move, attack on Venezuela land and take on the land. Attack the land. Right? And this thing has been building up for a couple of months. As about September. And now they're preparing to basically, attack Venezuela.
Take get them high.
You have to take them mile. Attack Venezuela, have to take them mile. And it's not going to be that easy because a lot of countries going to, come to Venezuela aid. So countries picking them side now.
And America don't fully have the bucket of a NATO anymore, man.
Yeah.
There's a rift. There's a rift between
division.
America, division between America and NATO right now. So back then, back in the coalition forces, go back in Iraq. Them could have gone in Iraq and do a whole heap of damage. Joint military operations with Britain, France, America, and different NATO allies, man. But now there's a rift between these countries. So the Satan kingdom is divided. Yeah. So America is basically standing on its own right now as we speak.
Yeah,
and with them what? The smallest man. Them are the one them stand with them right now.
Yeah, according to prophecy that basically what take place. All these countries are going to turn their back on America. But everybody see that America is a problem. As you've been saying, them is a problem on the earth right now. Right, they do what they feel like, when they feel like. Right? We don't know accountability.
Which is right.
So now these nations them start to, wake up and them turn. They turn from America. Right? Because they say that America is a problem. And we can get other help from different countries away from America. Right?
So again it says, "Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man. Neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and it has death, and cannot be satisfied."
Yeah, you can never be satisfied. The so-called white man can never be satisfied. Never can have enough. Always want more. That's his deficit. That's how they operate.
But gather it unto him all nations,
Son.
and heap it unto him all
See,
people.
all people from all different walks of life when they come to America to live. And then you have the immigrant crisis that take place. Now them start to deport because all different nations come to America. America known as the land of opportunity or the great melting pot.
Son.
Right? So people from all over the cross the world to the folk and come to America.
That's right.
Right?
It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Yeah, no, they want Venezuela oil.
Mm.
Right? Because people say, woe to him. Because now Donald Trump, you're making it clear. So I highly want.
Yeah.
Deal with them, the basically make Venezuela turn them back on. Because I think 5 years ago, Venezuela got through a rough situation. 4 to 5 years ago. But the people in Venezuela even eating out of the garbage.
Can.
Because they don't have enough food. I know they might not kind of on a little level now. When it's so bad like back then, right? After you eat all these things. And now America now want, get them hand on Venezuela oil.
Yeah. Take the oil, you put a blockage on the country, you put sanctions on them.
Sanction and all these things.
Yeah. And when they move the oil to other country, because you see the economy has thrived, you put a blockage on the country now that them can't transport no oil out. If any oil come out, you come in and you do piracy and you take it. Yeah.
That's basically what the show.
That's what you're doing, man.
Bullet.
Yeah.
People say what them are the hammer of the whole earth. You know what scripture earlier?
Gone.
They are the hammer the scripture speaking about. Right?
Yeah. It increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that ladeneth himself with thick clay.
Yeah, all the debt, Go back to the Hebrew word, I bat you. Go back to them debt. How much trillions of dollars of debt and more and still climbing.
Which is right.
Right?
Say, shall not they rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them.
And according to prophecy, all these nations, they're going to come together with Russia and spoil America. Scripture says when nations cease from spoil, they're going to be spoiled. So that's basically what's coming for America.
It's right.
Believe it or not, according to prophecy. What?
Because thou hast spoiled many nations.
Yeah, yes, they've been doing it over the years. No, currently they want it to Venezuela.
Again, because you did Venezuela go through a harsh time. As they actually bring up for them have recover now.
Yeah.
And
5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah.
5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah. And you gotta put them back to the same situation or even worse now, because you want what is theirs and claiming that it is yours. Yeah. Their isle. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Because guess what? For men's blood. You see the article said, but you delete 90 people, man. That's what you claim that you did. 90. It could be more. Just because you tell a lie in this country, saying that them are the trafficking, when it's actually the higher. But the Lord is watching, man. You how about Shemir I seen everything. There's an eternal judge. You're gonna get judged for it, man. Yeah. You're gonna get judged.
We live in a time when they don't get in judgment. This is the time when they judge. Scripture said this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. This is the time when the Lord is going to judge it.
That's right.
Yes? Yeah. So that I say I'll praise and honor unto Yahweh. Double honor to the apostles, the dealers of living. Shalom again to our brothers and to the few sisters out there. Shalom.
Shalom.